Welcome to the Data Hall YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to look into how do we copy a file from one folder to another folder. For that, we use a copy command. And the syntax is simple. We write the command name, then first file, the second file, it can be path or a file. And then there are certain options that we can use. So before that, let me give you an overlook of what we have. We have folder 1 over here and folder 2. Folder 2 is empty. And then we have folder 1 which contains an image called image.png. So we want this image.png to be copied from folder 1 into folder 2. So what do? Is we write the command name, which is copy, and then the full path of that folder. And how do we do that? That is easy. We just copy it over here and then paste the folder path name, and then we write the image.png, which is the name of the file. Then we have a space over here, and then the second path is the destination where that file would be copied, which is folder 2. So currently folder 2 is empty. And let's execute this command, and we would see that now we have image.png over here. It would remain in here because copy does not delete it or move it. It just copies, make a copy of that specific file and transfer it in another folder. If we already have a file over there and we try to re-execute this command, but we know that there is already a file called image.png with the same name, then it would say that that file already exists. So for that, we can use the replace option. And if we do that, then this file again would be copied. And okay, so we had mistakenly forgotten to enter a backslash, and now we can execute this command, and now this file had been copied, and the file that we already had in folder 2 had been replaced. We can also rename the file at the same time, copy it, or we can just rename it. So for example, if there is an example file over here, example.dta, let's say we want to rename it as example2.dta. So we just copy, we write the copy command, give it the name of the file, and then the new name that we want it to have. So it would not copy it, but it would just rename that file, so that it would make a copy and then rename that file. So example would be converted, would be copied, and we would have a new file called example2. We can also copy it from one folder and at the same time rename it, as we did over here. We just copied image from the folder 1 to folder 2, but didn't rename it. But over here we can copy it and as well as rename it. So we would have image 2. We can also copy it from a URL. So we have a file over here. This is a data file that contains certain data. We want that to be copied from a URL into our working directory and named as dataset.dta, and that had been done. So thanks for watching this video. Do subscribe to this channel and do hit the bell icon.